Hello, very, very quick intro. This is my brother. We're here
Hi there.
reacting to the reveal for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the latest video game by EA. Here we go.
Wasn't always like this. But now, there are 3 rules to survive. Don't stand out. Accept the past.
Jedi Starfighter.
Yeah.
This looks like Batu,
Trust
Galaxy's Edge.
He looks like such a weakling, you know. It's great.
He's a Padawan, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
An Imperial probe droid.
But also, they wasn't intimidated by it.
He's working at the scrapyard.
So is he on the inside, sort of?
I'm not sure. He's just a random worker. This looks so good.
whatever you do. Don't
Use the
reach
Force.
Yeah.
within.
Okay, but he knew he had that.
Yes, he was a Padawan, an Inquisitor. An Imperial Inquisitor is after him.
Okay. Okay. When is this set? Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. Cool.
Stand out. Accept the past.
A clone trooper.
Order 66.
Oh, it looks like it's got some Force Awakens-esque like.
Force
enemies.
Unleashed.
That's it. Force Unleashed. That's it.
Trust no one.
Jeez.
This looks so good.
It looks very, very good. If it's anything like Force Unleashed, I'll be happy. Something fun.
Oh my god. An Inquisitor in action.
Very cool.
And I think I know which one.
Ooh.
Only in the Force.
Oh.
15th of... Oh my god, that's this year.
Nice.
This is coming out before Rise of Skywalker.
That's very cool. What period is the set in?
It's the early days of the Empire,
Okay.
I believe. I mean, I think it starts in the early days just after Order
So are we
66.
thinking there'd be like some sort of beginning cutscene of him as a kid, like as a Padawan?
I
Fall of
think
the
so.
Empire, Yeah. And
Yeah.
then
Maybe him during the Clone Wars, he
Possibly.
was probably apprenticed to someone. Okay.
do we think
Yeah.
there'll be any like the
Famous characters.
Yeah, exactly. movie
Obviously,
characters
Luke
coming in.
can't be there. It's possible that Leia might.
Yeah.
But she's a child. No, she's a baby. What am I thinking? No. The only person I could think of is Han, but Solo is set 7 years after.
What benefits do you think his blade got for choosing the blue crystal as opposed to any?
That's a Force Unleashed idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I'd give anything to see that kind of like UI up again.
Yeah. I just want to go through this again.
Go for it.
Okay, and we're gonna pause at moments. So, he's a random worker
For
pulling.
the Imperial.
It looked like he was pulling apart Venator class Star Destroyers, a Republic Star Destroyers.
On a planet that has weird creatures just lying under Star Destroyers, is it?
Yeah, I guess the ship crashed there.
Yeah.
So I guess they're building the new Imperial Star Destroyers. They don't need the old Venators. They're
Yeah.
tearing them up for scrap.
How long have they been there?
I don't know.
Did
They
these
must
creatures
have,
develop around them? Or?
I don't know. They probably crashed during the Clone Wars,
Yeah.
which was only a 3-year conflict. I'm not sure what the Aurebesh here is saying. Okay.
It wasn't always like this. But now,
I don't know if he's on Coruscant or something. Probably not. He's probably
there are
going to
3
work.
rules to survive.
So he's talking about him
Hmm?
as a Padawan to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just
Don't
generally
stand
with
out.
the Empire. It's
Yeah,
like-
no, him specifically
Specifically, yeah.
as a Padawan.
But does that mean he knows other Padawans?
Well,
Or is that his own rule? Was he given these rules? Do you know what I mean?
I'm guessing this is his own rules that he's developed. I
Perhaps,
mean,
yeah.
the only other Padawan we know of who survived was Kanan.
Yeah.
And he had basically the same rules.
Yeah, okay.
So this is
So
this
did
is
he-
an old Jedi starship.
So are we thinking he finds something he works in old Star Destroyers. Wait, are these Imperial Star Destroyers, or are they?
They were Republic Star Destroyers.
Republic Star
that he
Destroyers,
was
right? So
tearing
he's probably
apart.
going to find something that's going to then propel him into a quest.
Well, I think
to-
one of his there's a disaster. One of his fellow workers falls, and he uses the Force to save him.
Yeah.
And the Inquisitors are trained to sense that sort of thing. Once the Force reawakens inside you, they can find you. That's what happened to Ahsoka in her novel.
Okay.
An Inquisitor felt her and tracked her down.
So it's probably him then escaping something that leads him onto a quest rather than finding something. Although it looks
I
like
think
it sounds
he
like
probably found
Probably a bit of both.
an abandoned Jedi stronghold
That's
or,
a droid,
or
isn't it?
temple. Yeah, it must be deactivated.
Yeah.
So I guess he found like
It's
a
R2! He jumps to conclusions.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But I think he found a secret Jedi stronghold, just a safe house, and so he's going to take this with him.
Do you think that's after he gets found out? Like,
I think that's afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this would be before this is his only friend
Yeah.
essentially, and I don't know where they are, but this looks like the images
what
we've
What
seen.
music's playing in there?
I don't think there is any music that we can hear,
No.
but I think this might be. I was going to say it might be Batu, Black Spire Outpost, the place where the new theme park is going to be set.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think the Empire had a real presence there, so the fact that the stormtroopers in the background made me think it's not that. So this is probably just the same planet where he's working.
Oh, yeah, most likely.
And he's talking to his friend. There's a gonk droid.
No one.
Gonk. Okay, so he's working for the Empire, clearly. You can see Viper droid in the background. A probe droid, I would say.
That's seen from above, right? So there's TIE fighters moving very slowly.
I don't know what these are. This must be some. They've got some new technology. God, it's sort of heartbreaking for a Republic fan like me to see these excellent ships torn apart. I mean, this could have belonged to any Jedi Master. This one. You've got some ATSTs on the ground there, so I guess the escape is going to have to pass through here. I'm not sure if stormtroopers will see him doing what he's doing.
The galaxy's changed.
Yeah. Okay. This alien's actually an Abednado, one of the new races that were created with the sequel trilogy.
Okay.
And
That is cool.
They're quite popular. Like they've appeared a lot. In
Yeah, but that's
recent
cool. I like it's good that I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And yet they've appeared a lot and I recognise them because it feels like they've been here for ages.
Yeah.
So the fact that they managed to trickle it in.
They're one of the
is,
best new designs, I feel, for new aliens. I don't know why they're
Whatever you do,
scavenging above this thing.
reach within.
So the the probe droid's
Yeah,
right
saw
there,
it,
so it saw him.
Also, he got lucky not getting not falling
Yeah.
himself, so he got caught, which is like the Force in a way.
Yeah,
like,
no, of
guiding
course,
him.
the Force is responsible for all these things. So this is one of the Inquisitors, very prominent in Star Wars Rebels and the Darth Vader comics. And it's great that they exist now because you can have a minor villain for a minor hero.
It's really good. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And also, it's a great character. It's like such a weirdly like resentful, for no reason, trying to cut off any like
that
spark
shot-
of light, right?
And it's
You
just
know?
this relentless threat that you forget when you're watching Rebels and things. You think, oh, the Inquisitors are rubbish. Give me Vader or something.
Yeah.
But to this character,
Yeah,
once
yeah,
you step into
definitely.
their shoes, the Inquisitors are like fearsome
Face.
warriors. Yeah. I guess he sees this individual and immediately senses the dark side and knows he has to run for it.
Or knows after.
Yeah, he might have. They were Jedi before,
Don't stand out.
so he was just bald.
Showing off a mechanic there.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I wonder I feel like it's going to be quite linear, the game.
It might be.
Oh,
but
I don't know though, because I don't know. It might be.
Might be. So that's an old clone trooper. It looks like he's probably on Kashyyyk because that looks like green armor, which means I forget what company, but Commander Gree's company under the service of Luminara and Dooley. So I think this is Kashyyyk. Is what I'm
With a
saying.
little droid to the right.
Yeah. I think this must be a pet of his.
Yeah.
But the
Is it
clone.
floating?
No, it's walking along, I think. But this clone is a captain, and he is holding a holo projector.
Yeah.
So you unravel the mystery of what happened to the
Yeah.
Jedi. Execute Order 66. Yeah, so this is his friend.
That's cool. That's such a cool looking droid. I love it.
Yeah, and actually this shot of
This shot's really
a Jedi in front of a fire
Yeah.
with a droid by his side and the I don't know if that's the moon or
Do
a sun behind
do
it.
any cool Jedi finish their training like at the temple, or do they all have to go through this like lonesome
Right, yeah.
like finding themselves thing?
It's true.
before
It's a
they-
great story though, and this just reminds me so much of a classic like Obi-Wan imagery.
Yeah.
Just him sitting alone in a sort of desolate area.
Yeah, a hand goes out. It's like
Yeah.
to Datu, yeah.
So this is probably not an Inquisitor, but just showing some of the other enemy types you'll have to face.
That's also him going towards him to fight him, so he's not running in this scene.
Yeah. So these guys must be like troops that are not force sensitive necessarily, but they're
Yeah.
trained to fight Jedi. He's using like a Magna Guard staff
Yeah.
variation, which is nice. The force was a little bit less effective there. I don't know if that's, we've seen a little bit of that in the sense that some, like the Emperor's bodyguards,
They kind of like
the idea is they're sort of trained to
Yeah.
resist force manipulation. I'm not sure, but I like
they
the
kind of like a cleaver from Skydive Group.
yeah, that's
In a way.
that's what they remind me of as well. It's sort of got a Death Trooper vibes to it as well with
That's
this
true.
black pauldron and stuff.
Yeah.
And they remind me of the mobile game Uprising as well. I wonder what the combat will be like.
That's going to be a spamming a button thing there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so this guy must just come and randomly rescue him from his predicament or something. What was
Are
that?
you sure it's a guy?
I don't know. This Inquisitor.
What's up?
I think it's a new Inquisitor. It looks a bit like the Seventh Sister, but I think it's a new Inquisitor. And who's this
They shouldn't
alien?
have given him 5 digits. Because I don't know, like just
Well-
a gloved hand, like a
Well, funny you should say that. Like the 8th brother has 3 digits
Oh, okay.
on his hands.
Yeah.
So I thought, I was thinking when we get to this part, I need to see how many
Yeah,
digits
yeah.
they have.
Oh,
'cause
really?
If it's 3, that's the 8th
Interesting.
brother. Who's
That's
this?
cool.
This alien has 4 arms. I think it's the same as the pilot from Solo, Rio.
Oh,
whatever his name
could it
is.
not be the same as the cantina chef?
Dexter.
Do you think they bring
You
that
think
back?
a basilisk? It might be. This face here, it's a weird alien. I'm not sure. Okay, it looks like a new design.
Maybe it's just an older.
I don't know what it is.
Who knows?
Trust only in the Force.
Oh, it's like broken at the end. Did you see?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
I don't know if it's his or if it's
Is it maybe
scavenged
it's supposed to be a two-sided one?
Well,
it's broken off on one side.
it could be
so
like
probably okay.
Maul took his new lightsaber in Rebels from a dead Inquisitor.
Okay,
So maybe this guy does the same.
that would make sense.
Um,
That makes a lot of sense. Looking at it. Also, I like that you get to see all the designs of like all the different skins in a way that he has.
yeah,
Like
that's
when
true.
he's fighting that like two-handed one.
He's
with
got
the
a
propellers.
very
He's got a like scavenger sort of look in a way.
absolutely.
It's cool.
So it's yeah. I think it might be. You're right. It's half of a double-ended lightsaber.
In the Force.
Maybe his master's.
Oh, there's gonna be a mechanic so you can throw it and bring it back. There's gonna be so.
Possibly.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Become a Jedi, 15th of November this year. Wow.
And who knows? Maybe it's multiplayer and someone can play the droid with you.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, that is quite something.
I'm excited.
I think I've covered everything I want to say about this. I'm just very excited. I can't wait for more trailers.
Yeah,
Thank you all
definitely.
for watching. Like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to see something new. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.